Manila, Philippines, January 20th, 1997. Meeting with the communities of Australia, Hong Kong, Japan, Korea, and the Philippines. There is a plan of love.
Nelle Filippine sperimentiamo ogni anno
In the
distruzioni e
Philippines,
calamità
we experience natural disasters and calamities one after another every year. How can we recognize and love Jesus forsaken in these situations without being overcome by discouragement, resignation, and a passive attitude?
It's a question that people always ask everywhere. It's understandable. We say God is love. And they say, how can you believe God is love when there are so many misfortunes? Like here in the Philippines, these typhoons destroy so much, and there are as many as 20 or 30 typhoons a year. How can you believe God is love when people die because of these disasters? How can you say God is love when there are children on the streets who are abandoned and who are then exploited? How can you believe that God is love? What makes me believe is only a supernatural principle. In reality, people ask, how can you say God loves them if they experience so many misfortunes? Look, if there was a person whom God loved truly, deeply, and much more than anyone else, it was his Son, Jesus. Yet he allowed him to be crucified and suffer the passion and death. Why? Because there was God's plan for Jesus. He had to suffer to save all humankind. And he had to suffer here on earth to rise from the dead and enter into glory in paradise. So there's God's plan. God sometimes allows misfortunes because there's a good that he wants to bring out from them. Just as there was God's plan for Jesus, there's also God's plan for each one of us. When a misfortune comes, we have to say, I don't understand now, but there's a reason, which comes from love, and we will see it much later, maybe in the next life. On the other hand, we are Christians, and so we should believe in this life and also in the next. It's not that we can cut off the next life and think only about this one. So there is a plan of love even for all these children, even for all of them. There's a plan of love. They will find it there, even if they don't find it here, the reward for what they have suffered.